that you love me too. My southern heart is rusted in its place, and all your shattered stars won't fill your outer space. But if you rely on me, I'll let my world remain in you. Just promise all you say is true. Promise all you say is true. Promise all you say is true.
Hey, look at me. I know about psychology. That's right, so if you want your smile to show, I know a place where you should go. It's fun to go outside. The sun is out outside. I'd like to go outside, 'cause I love the outdoors. Is this it or is there more? Cause I love the outdoors.
one. Oh, yeah, it was like lightning. Everybody was frightening, and the music was soothing, and they all started grooving. And the man in the back said, everyone attack, and it turned into a ballroom blitz. And the girl in the corner said, boy, I wanna warn you, it'll turn into a ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz.
Oh, reaching out for something, touching nothing's all they ever do.
I softly call you over. When you appear, there's nothing left to you. And the man in the back is ready to crack as he raises his hand to the sky. And the girl in the corner is everyone's mind. She could kill you with a wink of her eye. Oh, yeah, it was electric. So frantically hectic. And the band started leaving. Cause you all stopped breathing. And the man in the back said, everyone attack, and it turned into a ballroom blitz. And the girl in the corner said, boy, I wanna warn you, it'll turn into a ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Everybody was frightening, and the music was soothing, and they all started grooving. And the man in the back said, everyone attack, and it turned to a ballroom blitz. And the girl in the corner said, boy, I wanna warn you, it'll turn to a ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. It's a ballroom blitz. It's a ballroom blitz. It's a ballroom blitz. Yeah, it's a ballroom blitz.
All right, excellent.
Excellent. Excellent.
Excellent.
Hey diddle diddle, the dog's on the bass, and the bastard in the back room rots. Dance with the devil and step on his toes. It's not murder if you don't get caught. There's no sirens behind, but I still hear the wails. They're with me whatever I do. I'm the one with the knife, but I'm still falling prey to the teeth of bad decision blues. I'm talking about those bad decisions. The siren song of those bad decisions. A gun to your head, so you found here instead, down the path of bad decision blues. The angels won't catch me if ever I fall, so if I jump I might as well fly. And the God who lives with him still calls out my name. Breaks my heart to see him try. Red on my hands meets the red of the wine. Drown them both and cleanse me anew. There's no holy seltzer that bad as the taste. Drink down the bad decision blues. My heart's still stumbling and my walls still crumbling and my fingers are fumbling round the ash of my regrets. But my tears stopped falling and the Storm keeps calling, if consequences come calling, so it's time to bag my bets. I'm talking about those bad decisions, the siren song of those bad decisions. You try to do right, but there's no end in sight. The whole way it's bad decision blues. I've weighted my soul on a roll of the dice. The devil bones will land where they may. Ain't much in my corner, but 6 grams of lead and a God who looks the other way. Run if you want, and you might get away. The quick and smart will almost slip through. You won't see the haunting, but oh how it sounds. Ring out the bad decision blues. My heart's still stumbling, and my world's still crumbling, and my fingers are fumbling round the ash of my regrets. But my dear.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back for the second time in the same day. Playing Slay the Princess. I thought it was done for today, honestly, but like this game has got its hooks into me. Like I cannot stop thinking about it. So instead of waiting till Saturday, which is when I usually do the next stream, I'm just gonna play more right now. Like I've got time today and I'm excited about it, so I'm gonna do it. Oh god, this game is a mindfuck. I'm really excited to get back into it. Load up our save
You're on
here.
a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin, and in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
This I know.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yup. Now these seem to be all the same options. So last time things got really freaky. The first time around I did not kill her. Instead I decided to just keep her locked up, and that did not end well for us. And every subsequent time I've tried, it just got worse and worse. So maybe let's go down there and fucking do it.
That's the spirit.
Heck yeah.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Not this one.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
He really doesn't. Let's go.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Alright.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Let's take it.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Thanks, John Sims. Let's go.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
That's the spirit.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Well,
Who's there?
It's me.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
I'm some sort of monster man, I think. If like the glimpse in the mirror from last time around was any indication, I'm still not quite sure. But
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
yeah, I know better now. So let's just
Good.
go and do it.
Still listening to reason.
Not getting pulled into this web, would you?
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Mm-hmm.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Right now, she might not be. I think this is the point where she's weakest. So, I think this is the best chance we have.
Focus on the task at hand.
Yeah.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I am, miss. I'm not even gonna talk to her.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Well, I'm special, apparently. At least that's what the narrator said.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Mm-hmm.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
I know you can do plenty, but I think currently you're in your weakest state, or as weak as you're gonna get. So, let's go.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Mm-hmm. She's bluffing when she kills us. Like, we've been down this path before. Are you sure she's not armed? She might be, but I'm not dropping the blade. Drop the blade, slay the prince. We're gonna slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, jeez. Brutal. Look at my weird monster hand. What is up with that?
Oh. This is it, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder.
You don't sound very stabbed, lady.
Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
I'm hoping it is.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
She doesn't seem too bothered.
Yes. Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face.
Uh-huh.
But is it over? Really over?
I hope so. Of course it is. She's dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course not. This was too easy. Nope, she's dead. I get the feeling that my beliefs and my imagination are like part of this somehow. So like, if I give her the power, then she's gonna have the power, you know? So no, she's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over.
It's over.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
Yep.
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
You
did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad.
Yeah.
But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Yeah. Let's go.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Why is the screen black? Anticipating something bad and surprising.
Only a
Ah.
world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush
Nothing.
forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened?
Everything's gone. We're back into void.
Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Yeah, this happened last time too, didn't it? Fucking... The princess is like tied to this place. And I'm tied to the princess, and if I kill her, then I lock myself away from the rest of the world as well. It's like... What is she even? I don't get it, but now I'm stuck in this void dimension again. That's bullshit. Let me out of here. Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world. Yeah. Kind of hoping for something...
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward.
Interesting. Interesting. Endings are a thing of the past. Come to think of it, did the narrator ever say that she was going to end the world? Or rather that the world will end? He didn't say when the world would end. Interesting. Interesting.
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
So now that the princess is dead, things can't end anymore. And everything is infinite. An infinite void for all eternity. The princess being alive is what keeps things finite. This is blowing my fucking mind. I love this game.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Oh, good.
Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Did you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. Yeah.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
I don't know. Seems pleasant in here. Chair would be nice, but... okay, maybe I'm not happy, and I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to. No, we're happy.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess.
Thanks, inner voice.
More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
Yeah.
Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears.
Yeah.
Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift. You simply exist. Happy. Forever.
That's nice. Yay! Good ending. I did it. I saved everyone.
You are already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
What? Past the point of no return. There's no going back now. That's what the notification just said. The achievement that popped up. Huh. Okay. That, I love that little crayon drawing. That was a good ending, huh? The boring ending, I guess. Okay, maybe I'm not happy. I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to.
Because I have an idea to get us out of here.
Okay.
Though you're probably not going to like it.
Well, tell me anyway.
Blade.
Yeah?
We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
Mm-hmm.
He's right. It's the only way out.
To kill myself.
Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end.
Endings. The narrator does not want things to end. Doesn't want the world to end. He doesn't want eternity to end.
Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead?
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it. In a sense, we'd die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever. I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work. That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
Happy. You better be right about this. I'll be pretty upset if we die. Anything to get the hell out of this. Well, I've died before in this game, sort of. But now, come on, little voice, you better be right about this.
Die? You can yell at me all you want.
Okay, I will.
Made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
Rude.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
Oh, nice.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Ooh, my arms look like this. Why am I like a monster person?
The end. Nice knowing you.
Been a pleasure. Chapter 2.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Well, here we are again.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The end of the world, huh? Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. But I killed myself. What am I doing here? Proceed to the cabin, turn around, and leave. Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time. Doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again.
Oh good, this guy's back.
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Well, let's see here. Should I just do it again? You know what? This is the one thing I haven't tried yet. So let's just leave. Let's just get out of here.
Do you think there's something else out there?
Maybe.
Alright. Let's see what we can find. It's bound to be more interesting than doing the same thing over again. Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
Yeah.
Do you even know where you're going?
Out of here. Okay, fine, you're persistent. I'll go to the cabin and I'll slay the princess. Ugh. Like, fine, I'll go to the cabin, I'll talk to the princess, maybe I'll slay her, maybe I won't, I guess we'll see. Lie, yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Nope. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going, the cabin. I am not going to the cabin. I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. Gonna go walk in the opposite direction now. Quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. I have no idea where I'm going.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Yeah.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Man, I've played the Stanley Parable, okay?
Oh, how quaint. He really wants us to go in there, doesn't he?
Yeah. Okay, let's try leaving again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Yes.
It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
But, like, that's just how mortality works. Everybody dies eventually. I don't think the princess is gonna cause that directly. After everything we've experienced, I don't think that she's the one to cause the end of the world. I think she's just the one keeping things finite, making sure that things end in general. And killing her means locking everything into eternity. Or something, I don't know. I'm just theorizing.
But fine, you turn around and
Yep.
trek back down the path you came.
Yep.
Wait, something isn't right.
Hmm?
Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting...
What's that? Can't quite hear you.
What's going on? Where are we?
Oh dear.
I don't know. But it feels like... home.
Like home. The void is back. The void is overtaking us. The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothing. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Memory returns. I'm back. There's a distant rumbling. The sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. Is that the same entity that we met before? He already knows what dwells in the empty spaces. Something dwells here, but I'm not convinced it's malevolent. Oh, there it is. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. This time I'm the vessel. Last time it was the corpse of the princess. But now it's me. Confusion. Why are you here? I am unfinished. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. It is useless if it doesn't bring more gifts. I see. Interesting. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There's only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am your only salvation. Whoa! Denial. Return to your destined path.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path, you're here to slay her.
Yeah, I've been here before. God, that scared me. I got a achievement again, but it went too fast for me to read. Oh, loud noise scared me. Okay. So we managed to find our way back to that entity in the void, but it didn't want me because I was empty. I needed something more to bring to it. Interesting. So, okay, let's set her free.
Make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Or, no, let's just kill her a bunch of times. See how far we get.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table, the blade is
the blade.
your ornament.
Huh? This is so interesting. I'm just gonna see if I can do it right. Okay, do what the narrator tells me to do every time. So, by that I mean killing the princess, not necessarily staying in this place forever. But let's try and just kill the princess every time.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Mm-hmm. Let's go.
The door to the basement creaks open. Her voice carries.
Who's there?
It's me.
Don't let it fool you.
I'm gonna skip past this, just...
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs, and she's so... Focus on the task at hand.
Focus.
And there you are.
Yes, I am
Are you
here.
gonna kill me or something?
Here we go.
You step forward. Your
Oh? No talk. I'm probably changed. So, you should just...
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I am doing it. Slaying her.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You
Hacha.
feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. This is it, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm almost embarrassed.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah, yeah.
actually believe...
It's like she... Yes, but it's over.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
It's over.
Oh. I can't pick this one anymore. I can't pick this one anymore. I've done it. I've done this one. Oh, shit. Any of these is probably gonna give her more power. feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve.
It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden up there.
Oh.
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
True.
I really don't think you should do that.
Interesting. Why not?
And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Remove the blade. Check for a pulse. You're right, she said can't pick this one. I can't pick it. I think I need the blade.
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt. But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side.
What?
What was that?
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Oh, shit.
Quick, let's get out of here.
What did she stab me with? Oh.
It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
Oh, shit.
As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
Oh, boy.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now.
Well, I guess we are.
See you around.
Okay.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you.
Yeah. I didn't hesitate though. I went right up to her and killed her. But then I checked for a pulse. And that counts as hesitation? And somehow gave her the power to kill me too. This is so interesting. What is the princess even?
For whatever that's worth.
Mm-hmm.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
I'm dead. The razor.
You're on a path in the woods.
Uh-huh.
You're here to slay.
Yes, yes, yes. Excuse me, but I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her, and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
Are we though?
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Maybe, yeah.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
This is a new guy. The cheated, huh? Hello.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Is she though? Because she certainly stabbed us last time.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Uh-huh.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
I was made for it, huh? Okay. Let's see if we can free her. If she's amicable enough. She might be mad at us for the whole killing thing, but she...
Warning, before you go any further.
Uh-huh.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Keep going back and forth on this. Should I just keep killing her? Or...
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass.
Excuse me.
The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Oh dear. So, things are already starting to unravel. I've damaged her, I think. And in so doing, damaged this reality. But the knife is still there. Yeah, and the mirror is fine. Hey, I'm gonna check the mirror this time.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
This mirror keeps appearing to us, and we keep being the only one who can see it.
There's definitely a mirror.
Uh-huh.
There isn't.
Can you two stop arguing? It's stressful enough in here without all of this extra noise.
Oh boy. I care about whether I'm being lied to. I care. I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. You're right, it doesn't matter. Approach the mirror. Let's be snarky about it.
I care less about that and more about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us? I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror.
It's right there.
Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
Explore the mirror. Take the blade. Can I take the blade and then look at the mirror? I'm gonna take the blade, just to be sure.
Take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands.
Uh-huh.
Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
No, I'm gonna check out the mirror first.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
So you say, but there's definitely a mirror here.
This really isn't funny.
Uh-huh. Let's, give it a wipe.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
The mirror is gone again. Why do I have monster hands?
But it was there a second ago.
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us.
Uh-huh.
Hate this place.
Yeah. Yeah, this place is a pain in the ass, but let's keep going. I feel like we've damaged her by killing her the last time. Maybe if we just keep doing it, we can actually kill her properly.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall.
Yeah.
The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Oh dear.
Right. Scraping. I told you she has something. I told you.
Yeah.
That sound could be anything.
It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor.
I am begging you to get out of your head.
It's kind of all I got, though.
Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah, it's like distorted a little bit.
She thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Hello. So, this place, love what you've done with the place. Little skylight, nice.
I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Not safe, huh?
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us. She can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
I agree.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
I am not. If I come close to you, you're just gonna stab me again, aren't you? Do you remember what happened last time? I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now. Can't we just talk things through? I don't have the key. We killed each other last time. I'd rather not do that again. Look, I know you're mad at me, but I think we both just need to let bygones be bygones. What happened after you died last time? What if we're both honest with each other? I was sent here to stop you from ending the world, and you killed me last time after coming back from being stabbed in the heart. Nobody has to die. Okay, what are you gonna do if I let you out? Okay, fine, I'm coming closer to free you. You better not try anything. Yeah, I'm not trusting you. Bye, turn around. Screw it. No, let's stab her again. Let's go. Let's do it, baby.
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room.
She's a little more anime looking this time around. More pointy. Everything's like more jagged than it used to be. Hi, Flutters. Thank you for joining.
Okay, she hasn't pulled out her knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second.
Yeah, let's stay cautious here.
But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat.
Oh, she got us, didn't she? She fucking got us.
Whose meat? Not ours, right?
No, it's definitely our meat.
Hers, at first.
At first.
Then yours.
Then mine? Both of us? Again? Hee.
How? What did she even hit us with?
You stare down at your chest,
What
and
the?
at the long, thin blade she impaled you with.
Well, where did you get that?
And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh,
Huh?
where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago.
What?
It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb.
What the absolute... Oh, first of all, that is disgusting. Also, what? Also, yeah, I still have not gotten an answer to why I have monster hands with feathers.
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
I agree with you, voice of the cheated.
You're going to die now.
Huh?
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh boy, okay. Listen, her having a sword embedded in her leg was not on my bingo card. The arms race.
You're on a path in the woods.
Whoa.
fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin. You're what?
Yeah.
I feel
Oh shit.
dizzy.
Hold on. Let's go back a tick. Can I go back a tick? Here we go. The interior of the cabin is sharp and a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do? Yeah, everything's jagged and sharp now. And the mirror is back. Mirror that the narrator cannot see, and every time I try to touch it, it disappears.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
That is interesting. Seems I have some control over this place.
Nobody. Nobody holds the cards. That's how it's always been. That's unfortunately how reality works.
Mm-hmm.
The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
He's new. But the mirror... again.
Good. It's better that way. Without a fight, no one can win. And if no one can win, then nothing has any meaning.
The stubborn. 2 new voices.
Great. So obviously you've already been here. How many times?
3rd time by now?
This is our 3rd?
Uh-huh.
No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
Hey, listen, I succeeded the first time. And then the second time... Well, you didn't tell me she could have a fucking sword in her leg.
That can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
Hmm.
Nah, impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better. Let's just stay focused, shall we?
Uh-huh.
The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yep.
sure. You take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there.
Yep.
It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Yeah.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
That's right. We've got to be able to win eventually.
Hopefully.
We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now.
That would be great.
That's a fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one.
I would like to address the elephant in the room, and I'm not talking about myself, I'm talking about the mirror.
I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
There's no door here, just a mirror. But the narrator can't see that.
But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on.
Let's approach the mirror.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it.
Okay.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Give it a wipe. Gone
Reach
again.
forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open.
Every time this
And
happens.
the mirror's gone. How surprising.
Yeah, it's getting to be familiar by now.
Just an illusion.
Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror before, and I care about it even less now. Guess it's time for us to see her again.
Yeah, what she's gonna look like now. Well, last time she looked mostly the same. But,
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
let's see.
You step forward.
Whoa.
But you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Whee!
Your
Sometimes
body
slide.
tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
She's even more, jaggedy. More pointy.
Hi. It looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Just cheerful and confident, which is probably not good for me.
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again. Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
True, true.
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
What people? The only people I've seen so far are me, the princess, and like we've heard the narrator, I guess, but
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
Your
Whoa!
internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat.
Ugh.
From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood.
Oh.
The empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
Oh god. Dressed sharp is right. Holy crap. Oh boy.
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
Oh dear. I hope we can parry with that little knife we have.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Well, last time we rushed in and it didn't go so well for us, so maybe we'll stay on the defense?
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
We're going to fight her again, and we're going to have a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. We're going to appeal to her authority, puff her up a bit. There's no reason we can't talk this out. We're going to unconditionally surrender. No. We're going to fight. We're going to not go down easy. Let's go.
Yes, yes. This is the best idea anyone has ever had. Yeah, sure. Why the hell not? Let's see if we can turn off the part of us that feels things.
Pain is good. It's how we stay alive.
Nah, I'm sick of pain.
Yeah, this whole thing would be a lot more tolerable if it didn't hurt so much.
Oh, I missed the scroll bar. Oh dear. I wonder if... I don't think I can go back. Oh well. Do your worst. I bet you can't even hurt me. Wait for her to come to you. Okay, let's stay on the defensive for a sec here.
Just standing there, huh? A bold strategy.
Mm-hmm.
The princess
Whoa.
closes the distance and we dodge.
Heck yeah, we dodge.
And you dodge.
Oh, okay, so she's so pointy. Also, her, like, her arm flesh, like, drooping. Oh, God. That squirks me out.
And we fight back.
Heck yeah. Why do I have monster hands?
And you fight back.
Oh, you're fast. But let's see how fast you really are.
You and the princess enter a quick and vicious exchange,
Oh.
each of you wounding the other, but neither landing a fatal blow.
Interesting. Very interesting. Doom guy hand, yeah.
Yes, this is exactly it.
Alright, let's see if we can...
But the dance couldn't last forever.
Oh,
All it takes is a single clumsy moment.
well,
She skewers you.
dang it.
Gotcha.
And? Does it hurt? No.
Ho 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 ho. The cold. He's back again. Turn off the pain.
Oh, a new one of us.
Uh-huh.
I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die?
Maybe.
You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
Oh ho, we did die, but we stayed in the same place, and the narrator is here too. The new narrator, not the previous one. That is interesting.
I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be. Dead, 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 dead.
And another new guy.
If we didn't realize we were dead, then we made progress. Good job.
Good job.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead.
Mm-hmm.
This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
It's number 4, I believe.
This is 4.
Yeah.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I did everything right the first time, and it didn't pan out, okay? So...
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
kind of like this iteration of the princess. She's so cheerful.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
That's interesting.
We don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting.
This game is so dang interesting. Just keep creating more headmates until we win.
Yeah, I'll pass on that. As long as we keep moving. Why not? It's not like dying again and again is doing us any harm. Let's see how far this little mind hole goes, shall we?
Come on! Show me something new!
Okay. He seems bored. Going to appeal to authority. Unconditionally surrender. Oh, that's easy. I'm going to try flirting with... What am I, a bard now? She has swords for arms, and we don't. We're panicking. She wins by killing us, right? So, let's beat her to it. All these ideas suck. Think of something better. Listen, this is so tempting. Yeah, let's just go the D&D bard route. It doesn't work, and she kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman.
The smitten.
She skewers you.
Oh.
You're cute.
Aw, thanks.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. And then you skewer yourself.
Whoa.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
Oh god, I'm doing all of them. I'm doing all of those choices.
What's the point? It's all the same. She skewers you.
Skewered again.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again. Just panic! Flee!
Oh, the paranoid is back.
She skewers you.
Haha.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
See? We're getting better! Okay, yeah. That was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
The opportunist.
She skewers you.
Uh-huh.
We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time.
Yeah, stuff does seem to be happening, doesn't it?
You're right. One last time, that's all we need.
Let's go.
None of this is working. Think.
Ugh. I don't like her needle teeth.
She skewers you.
Skewered.
And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. Chapter 4. I've never gotten to Chapter 4 before.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here.
Oh, yeah. Narrator, you're not even a factor anymore.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand. Ho-ho! What if we throw it out the window? Over my dead body. That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore. Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
But this guy gets it.
Sure, I can think of a better way to die. They're all the same, really. How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top.
Yeah.
There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
Oops. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... Voice of the... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them. Okay.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
Oh, this guy... This guy would fit right in on Tumblr.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only... It's fine.
Ah.
Just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
Damn it. Voice of the hero. It's more of a slide? We know. Okay. I need to be careful how fast I'm clicking here.
Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Yeah, listen, we've been here, been there, done that. Okay, just you're along for the ride.
Don't care, just want to win.
Uh-huh.
Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
Hello, knife lady, you're looking sharper than ever.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again?
Uh-huh.
I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
Is that what you've been doing? Splintering us? Well, we're here, again.
But I guess we're not done.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
I would love to see it.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you.
Ooh.
It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Okay.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now?
Oh, sorry. We hurt his feelings.
Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing.
Yeah, show me the thing.
Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Show me the new thing.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's
Whoa.
skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts.
Whoa!
A wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Holy crap. Blade Princess. Oh my god.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Is it being stabbed? Because, I don't know.
Holy shit!
Yeah, indeed.
She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine.
Okay, yeah, not gonna lie, it's pretty cool.
Yes, behold the perfect woman.
Oh my god.
Do you think we can throw her out the window?
I don't think so.
That looked painful. How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs.
Interesting.
This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up. She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it? This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing. We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it. All right,
Oh my god. Alright, shut up everybody.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Everything changed. It's back to the dungeon now. You two, shush.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
The basement is gone too. As soon as the narrator disappeared. Interesting. You do not act, and yet through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Oh, thank you. Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. Whoa! I got an achievement. Water and steel, master yourself and vanquish a sharp foe. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. Oh my god. Oh. It happened again. You do not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. There's the mirror. You do so. I hope this is something good for the void entity. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. The bloat, you've grown. That's an achievement I just got. I've grown. Interesting. I find myself in the long quiet once again. Let's go to the cabin. There she is, the Blade Princess. There's the void entity once more. having absorbed or joined with a new part of the princess, a different part than last time.
When I found you in the long quiet alone, I was terrified. What if you had decided to let me wither?
Yeah. Well, you seemed kind to me the last time I was here, so I wanted to try and help you.
But your commitment now is final. Your ability to walk the path of mutual annihilation is vanished with your return. If you still wish to obliterate me, it will have to wait until I am complete. Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
You are.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Interesting. Jupiter ending. This game is freaking fascinating. I love it. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Interesting. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
I'm absolutely fascinated by this. Whatever this entity is, I kind of want to help it grow, bring it new vessels. When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself.
Interesting. You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? I don't know about that. Are you the princess, or are you something else? This game is amazing. It's fascinating. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can't I not do the same things I've done before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why? What do you want me to bring you next time? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. Interesting. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is sharp and single-minded. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for an indomitable heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Interesting. So it seems like through our actions and choices, we bring out like different aspects of the princess, which we can then join to this entity. And like bringing out different aspects of the princess also brings out different aspects of myself. Crap, this game is blowing my mind. Do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
Hmm.
Do not worry. There are no wrong answers. And every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Interesting. When I go back, it's if there's an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
You don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them.
There is a hurt that dwells in them, but they are not me. They are thoughts and perspectives. They are feelings that inform my being. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I cannot be as I was before. There are new spaces that I must fill.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have given me enough to build a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
So lots more then.
I will transcend in due time, and there is no way forward but to contribute to my awakening.
Interesting. At the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? I don't know about this one yet. I don't know. I'm ready to go back or destroy your body. Interesting. I'm gonna try destroying my body. You raise your will to end your life, but as it buries into the space your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Ah, okay. Well, in that case, I'm ready to go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Okay.
We will meet again.
Ugh. Always with these loud sounds. Ugh. Jump scare. Up. A sharp vessel. Bring the razor full to her.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Well, we're back once again. Back at the start. This is amazing. I love this. Hold on. Let me close the curtains here. Okay. Starting to get dark out. Oh. Okay, I want to do one more. I want to see if I can bring that entity another vessel. Let's see if I can bring out yet another vessel.
You're here
somehow.
to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yes, I've heard this. Let's continue forward here.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is the blade.
And the blade. I'm gonna take the blade, because it might help us free her, because that's what I want to try next. I want to try freeing her.
From the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
I want to try helping her now. See if I can bring out, like, some sort of, like, a kind aspect of her to bring to the void entity.
The door to the basement creaks open.
Yeah.
Who's there?
It's me.
She sounds dangerous. Don't let it fool you.
Just checking in on you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Hello, princess.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No, I want to free you this time. I want to help you. Haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. No way, why would you even think that?
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
It's not for murder.
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Okay, well, sure, let's drop it for now.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed.
Yeah.
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty awkward. How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? How long have you been down here? We've talked enough. Okay. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
Shut up, narrator.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then.
I do not.
I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
That's dark.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting. right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Let's see here. Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
I've been told to, but I'm not going to. I've been told things, but I'm not sure what to believe.
Believe me.
Shut up.
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Shut up, narrator.
Too long.
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
I've talked enough. I'm gonna free you.
Oh? Have you decided what to do with me?
I'm gonna try to free you at least, if I can.
You know why you're here.
I'm getting you out of here.
Oh, you have to be kidding me.
Shush.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Don't know about that, but I'll go have a look.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Is this turning into an escape room now? This is interesting. If there isn't a key, do you have any ideas besides me cutting you out of here? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. If not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
I'll be here.
Okay.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Interesting. Another party?
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Did you lock the door, Mr. Narrator?
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Well, I did the task before, and I still didn't get to leave, so, you know, let's try something else.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
Shut up, narrator. I don't trust you.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
Everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
They did.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Oh boy. Narrator is being very threatening right now. Save the princess.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain.
Sorry about that, princess.
You cut into her flesh.
It's the noises for me.
The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
Oof.
She didn't so much as utter a sound.
Oh boy.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Can we, though?
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
Okay.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Whoa, what the fuck? The narrator is taking me over. Watch out!
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Oh, this is messed up. Oh my god. Warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
You're taking control of my body? This is terrifying. Resist. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
No.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
She's gonna kill me now, isn't she?
Maybe I'll see you another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it?
It is.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
It was interesting. Chapter 2, The Prisoner.
You're on a path in the woods.
Huh?
And at the end of that path, you're here to...
Yeah. Wow. Okay, that was really cool. Yeah, I think this time around I'm gonna keep trying to help the princess. Because... wow. This narrator just took control of my body against my will. And... ooh. But showing kindness to the princess had her show kindness to me back, so I'm gonna try and keep doing that.
A warning.
Yeah, I heard you.
Lie?
Uh-huh.
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Wink, wink.
Did you just say wink out loud?
Uh-huh.
No, I didn't. Wink.
Wink, wink.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Is the narrator even here? Am I the narrator? What is going on?
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
Mm-hmm. This is like proper medieval dungeon.
The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
And, of course, the mirror. Once again.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
What if I don't take the blade this time? We've had the blade every time. Let's approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
It's a mirror, my dude, but you can't see it.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
But it won't be. It'll be gone. Haha.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a mirror a second ago.
And now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
Mm-hmm. Trusting the narrator less and less and less. Let's not take the blade this time.
I'm afraid I'm going to insist we take the blade. We're in a dangerous situation, and I'm not letting us go down there without a weapon.
Are you sure? What if she, I don't know, turns it against us? Which I'm bringing up in a purely hypothetical manner.
It has happened before.
Yes, I'm sure.
Turns it against you? She's a prisoner here. She'll only be able to turn it against you if you give it to her. Which you won't be doing because she's an existential threat to the entire world.
Shut up, narrator.
Okay. I'm trusting you.
Hey, don't I get a say? What's the big idea?
Normally, yeah, but not about this. Call it a reflex. We take the knife as we go.
Oh, jeez.
What?
Okay.
You do exactly that,
Well-
sweeping the knife from the table before proceeding to the basement.
Well, I tried.
Don't worry about it. We have a knife, so what? It's not like we have to use it.
Mm.
No, you don't have to do anything, but you do well to use it regardless. Moving on.
The door to the
Whoa.
basement creaks open,
Look at this.
revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Are we not the first?
No, we were here just earlier.
You walk down the stairs
Whoa.
and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
Wow, she's even more chained up. And she's looking a little bit more anime ooh, I feel.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck?
Uh-huh.
Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier.
Well, last time the only way to get her out was to cut her hand off. So, like, how are we gonna do it this time?
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall?
Oh.
Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Also a point. Who's that other chain for?
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not sure I need to do much of anything. Do you see how locked up she is? I'm just gonna leave her there. Leave the princess in the basement. Sit with her. Let's sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
Fair enough.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
I'm here to free you. My intentions? What do you mean? I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that? What happened after I died last time? That other chain on the wall. Who's it for? What would you have me do? I think I'm just gonna leave you here, actually. You're not much of a threat to anyone locked up like that. Bye. I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that?
Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
Okay.
So you've already been here.
Yes.
As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things.
Maybe I should have kept the game quiet. The narrator couldn't find out. Interesting.
It's complicated things how, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
Contingency?
A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
Interesting.
If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably. I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even.
Necessary?
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't. I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
I'm gonna.
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark? The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
Wow. Interesting.
I won't. Fine, but you won't get another word from me on the matter. Yeah, sure. We'll see about that.
I'm gonna mess it up again.
This isn't helping.
I'm not gonna do what you say, narrator.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Yeah, sorry about that. You were asking about my intentions earlier. What do you mean by that? What happened after I died last time? That other chain on the wall, who's it for? What would you have me do?
Let me borrow that knife.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry, you'll get it back.
Will I get it back in my gut, or...?
That's ominous. But she seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon.
I'm gonna, though.
Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
Another point.
So, what should we do? I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
Mm-hmm.
Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you. That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none.
Shut up, narrator.
Pros are that we can't trust him,
Mm-hmm.
possibly even more than we can't trust her.
Uh-huh.
Whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
I think the last one is most likely. But I've decided to throw my lot in with the princess. You realize that I have as much reason to distrust you as you have to distrust me. I'm not giving you a weapon in case you've forgotten you killed me with it last time. I can cut you out of here. I'm not giving you a weapon. I'm trusting you. Give her the knife. If you want to leave, I'm going to be the one with the weapon. Deal with it. Cut her out on your own. I think I'm just going to leave you here, actually. No. Okay. I'm trusting you here.
Slide it over.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess. Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place.
You tried this last time. Do you want to know how it went for you?
Oh, I remember. She killed us, which, by your estimation, ended the world, right?
Oh, boy. Try to take over, buddy.
Yeah.
Exactly. If I were you, I wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake. Hell, we could even force your hand and do it ourselves.
Uh-huh.
I'm not afraid of dying again. Are you?
A little. I think you got your point across. Fine.
There we go.
Slide the blade across the floor. The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat.
Oh, God.
What is she doing? She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck.
It's the noises. The noises.
No.
I want to look away.
Her eyes. That doesn't stop you from hearing every grisly detail. The splitting of skin, the wet mulching of severed veins, the grinding of metal against bone.
Ugh.
I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that?
Huh. So that's a play.
Killing herself?
We don't know that she's dead yet. We're not even watching it happen. She could just be faking those sounds.
And then, finally, you hear a snap and an uneasy silence. There is a slow, fleshy tear. Hard to fake that. This is worse than watching.
Ugh.
Yet our eyes are still closed.
Let's open them.
Finally, there's the soft thud of something roughly head-sized bouncing against the floor, and the clattering of chains as they drop along with it.
Oh, boy.
I think you can open your eyes now.
Oh.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back. The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world.
Did I?
Are you sure she's not winking at us?
Wink, wink.
Obviously not. She is thoroughly deceased. I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please? Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
My reward, huh? This is the first time a reward has even been mentioned.
We should take her with us, don't you think?
What? No, you shouldn't do that. Why would you do that?
I can think of lots of reasons. A trophy, proof of our victory. Hell, we could even give her a proper burial. She did save the world, right?
You don't need proof, you don't need a trophy, and she doesn't deserve a burial. Just leave.
Even after all that, you're still not satisfied, are you? Something is still motivating you to keep things the way you want them.
I'm just eager to put this all behind us and give you your reward. Stop reading into things, the danger has passed. You can relax.
I don't think that's true, Mr. Narrator.
I'm just keeping myself sharp. I'm not so eager to put my guard down.
Mm-hmm.
I am. I'm on team, let's put this all behind us, so can we leave already?
Take the princess with you, leave the basement to claim your reward. Let's take her with us.
Ugh, fine. You pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids.
Ugh.
Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin.
Do you see that? I could have sworn she moved.
Yeah, her eye twitched a little bit. Also, I still have monster hands. This has not been addressed in any way so far.
She didn't. She's dead. But what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
Alright. Reward, huh?
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Is it gonna be devoid again?
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
What?
Well played.
Talking Heads, free a prisoner achievement I just got.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. It's already...
Oh. Void's coming in at the edges here.
Over? Is he gone?
But we're still here.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
The end of his world.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you.
Uh-huh.
So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
Oh. Oh. There it goes again. But you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Uh-huh. Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay, just trust me. We've been here before. You always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
It's okay. It's gonna be okay. It's not the end. Whatever's going on, the other side is going to be nice. It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
Feels too good to be true.
Here we go again. Approach the mirror. Will I have grown once again? Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. I've withered. Thing. I'm all slimy now. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Well, off we go. There she is. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Wow. You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. Ah, semantics. How can you stand to be a contradiction? It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse? What do you think of this vessel?
This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart. Do not warn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
We always hurt each other. Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
Not really, not anymore. If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. No, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you. I have no opinion one way or another on the matter. I just want it all to stop. Yes, you're torturing me and I hate it. I think I hate you. I feel this one. Every time we get to this point and we meet this entity, I just feel so calm.
It does seem small from here, and the more we journey, the smaller each of those steps will be. But that doesn't make any of them less special.
Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Have you figured out what you'll want when we're finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
Do you still not care what I bring you next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
Interesting. This game is fascinating. If you don't have any preferences, okay, you don't have any preference on how you'd like to change or grow.
The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets. My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me. And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
Huh.
As easily as you can stand to be you, you are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit, even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our destination.
Ready to go back again?
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
The mirror shatters and jump scares me once again. It's so loud every time. Everything goes dark and you die. A gratuitous vessel. Bring the prisoner's head to her.
Path in the woods.
Achievement.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Ah. This game is incredible. I am so excited to explore more avenues, more options. For what it's worth, I heard the dev is working on fixing the audio mixing, but there's just so many files to work on that it might take a while. Oh yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I've noticed that some of the voice lines are like a little bit quieter than others as well. Oh god, I am loving this. This is so cool. But it is starting to get kind of late, and as much as I'd like to keep playing, I should probably go get some dinner. I will be back again to stream more of this on Saturday. So, thanks everybody for joining. Oh. Thank you, Flutters, for following. I appreciate it. Thank you, Alquimist, for watching. Well, I appreciate it anyway. I will be back on Saturday to stream more of this, and I am so very excited. Before I end the stream, let's have a look and see if there's anybody to raid. Make It Rainbow is live right now, so I'm gonna raid her. Okay. Let's do it. Bye-bye, everybody.